Got my phone. Hello. Welcome back. I've chosen another easy day. Yesterday I went beach fishing and I got hee-haw, didn't even get a bite. So I'm parked literally just over there, and it's quite comfortable and it's sunny and it's a nice day, so I thought I'd come out and use the rest of the bait that I had left from yesterday. So I guess there's a chance up here of codlin, whiting, flounders, possibly eels as well, I think, because we are right up the river, almost at Newcastle. So yeah, I've got two rods out. I've got the Sonic Black and I've got the bass rod. One's fishing lug, which is the Sonic Black, and the bass rod's fishing ragworm. I've got some carp and squid as well. If there's any codlin there, I might put that in later on. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Low water is at 6 o'clock, so I'm fishing the tide down. It's probably not the best way to fish here, but it was just such a nice day I wanted to come out. Oh, that's still biting a little bit. Yeah, I just wanted to come out and use the rest of the bait up, so whatever happens, I'll be happy. Is that the first cast fish? It is. There we go, first cast, and I've got a little codlin, straight out. I'll show you him. Open your mouth, little fella. It's quite a pale colour. I wonder if that's because it's living in the river. It's not quite as dark as usual. But yeah, little cod. Fish number one. Goodbye, fishy. Excellent. Right, I've got to bait it up and get it back out. Right, so I'll just leave that bit on for a little bit extra bulk, and I'll pop the yellowtail. I hadn't realised you got proper yellow fingers of this stuff. It's minging, but it's doing the trick. There's no need to cast far here. The river's not that wide. So I'm just lobbing it out. I have to say there's quite a bit of depth to the river here. I wasn't expecting it to be that deep this far up. There is a little bit of wind blowing from right to left. It's not too strong, but it's a little bit cold. As you can see, I've hiding behind this bush. It's a nice sheltered place, so I'll just hunker down here, stay warm. How easy is it fishing on a river? It's so comfortable. I'm not going to get used to this though. I do much prefer the rocks. There's little bites on the bigger rod. Yeah, I've caught you in the line. It's not big. Still a little, bring you a bit closer, another little codlin. It's just hooked into the side of his mouth there. There we go, straight out. Another little pale, pasty codlin from the River Tyne. straight away. Get in. Haha. I'm going to chuck this a bit further up the river than the last one. There's a walkway, runs along across here, goes round the corner, and then it continues all the way along there. So I'm guessing you can go and fish all the way along. So tons of space around this part of the river. That's obviously the south side over there, and this is the north side over here, St. Peters Basin. You can't fish in front of them houses, there's signs up, but you can fish along here. And they have got rubbish bins for fishermen as well, so if you come up here, just keep the place clean, because otherwise they'll just end up shutting it down for people. So I think I've become addicted to fishing. I've been out 2 or 3 times a week this past few weeks, and I haven't always caught fish. Far from it. Had a few blanks, but it's doing us a lot of good. It's helping to keep us on track and not to dwell too much on what's happened. Yeah, I recommend it for recommend fishing for your mental health, definitely. Fish number 3. No monster, but it doesn't matter. Tell you what, this would be a great place to bring kids fishing. Very safe. And pretty productive too. Another codlin. They're all about the same size. There you go. Codlin number 3. Get in. Catch and release. Always best. So that's 3-0 to the Lugworm. Right, I think what I'll do is I'll bring the small rod in and I'll put a load of ragworm on, because if it's not caught anything so far, it probably isn't going to. So maybe putting 4 or 5 worms on might make it a big enough bait for it to tempt the fish. I'll give it a try. Because the water's quite brown, so I'm guessing it's the scent rather than the sight of the baits. I have got a few beads on as well, just to help it to be seen, but that's the bait. Oh. Right. First one on the ragworm, and it's a codlin. So that plan of action worked. Bigger baits. Oh, little lively one. So that's number 4 codlin in a row. Excellent. Right, I'm going to put another couple of ragworm on there and get that back out. Right, there we go. Nice big ragworm bait again. See if we can do the trick for the second time. I think I'll get it in and have a look. Yeah, it's a mink. Don't know what. What have we got? That's a whiting. Oh, not a bad one either. Ooh. Yeah, pretty good white in that. I'm not going to keep it, I'm just going to put it back. There you go. That's the second species and the 5th fish, I think. Got huge eyes, haven't they? And big sharp teeth as well. Right. So that's Lugworm 3 and Ragworm 2 catching up. I'll get some more on and get it chucked back out. And a nice big bit of bait on there. That's too busy. Looking down. Ah?
Coming in.
Yeah. Little codlin. I think I'm getting bites on the other one too. Oh, yeah. Quickly show you that and I'll get the other one. Little codlin. What a day. Right, I got it out. It's still kicking. See if I can get him back in. Get in. Got him back. If only every day was like this. I don't mind catching little ones. It passes the time, doesn't it? Keeps you excited about it. But I do like to make sure that they're safe and that I get them back in. If it's deep hooked, I try my best just to wheedle it out as best I can. So I think the secret is, when you're fishing for small fish, is use small hooks. I've got size, I think the size 2s, but be patient with the bites as well, because quite often they'll just be picking at the bait, trying to get it in the mouths. I'll leave it until there's a definite contact there with the fish. I've had the place to myself all day as well. There's been nobody else fishing. I guess most people are at work, so that's why I like to come out through the week. Nice. And I'll swap the rag, get some fresh on there as well. So it's coming down towards the bottom of the tide now. I think there's about an hour left. So I don't think there's going to be much happening in such a small tide when it's starting to think about turning and heading back in. So I'll probably not be here much longer. But I have had a thoroughly enjoyable day. Very nice. What better way to spend a day? So if you've been thinking about taking up fishing, or if you used to fish and you're thinking about doing it again, I highly recommend it. Get your fishing gear out, buy some second-hand gear. You don't need to spend a lot of money. Really it's just the bait and the kind of hooks and stuff that add up. But yeah, it's definitely money well spent. It's gone very quiet again. I'm quite content to wrap up after this. I'll leave them baits out for another 10 minutes. And if I catch a fish, great. If not, I'm not bothered. I've had, I think it was 7 today. 17 little ones. And I managed to get them all back unharmed, which was great. Right then, so Ragworm versus Lugworm. Who won? I think we can safely say the Lugworm did the best, but I think it was only by one fish. I think it was 4 codlin on the Lugworm and 2 codlin and a whiting on the Ragworm. So quite a close call. But yeah, it's a nice little idea for today's video. Hope you've enjoyed. I've had a lovely day. It's been really, really nice. It definitely feels like spring has arrived. I'm looking forward to lots more fishing adventures this year, and I'll take you along with us as always. I'll plan the next adventure, and I shall see you again next week. Cheers.